What's up? Matt Pratt here with Hustleworks, and today put this oil line back in my 240. Probably do a couple other things too. I need to get this thing off the lift because I got to jump back on this Porsche. So quit wasting time and let's get to work. Okay, so first thing that I got to do here is actually measure this fitting. The reason why this one probably failed is because this takes a certain machine to compress this fitting onto this hose, and if this fitting, if this little collar here is off by hair, like let's say the manufacturer just changes the thickness of how they made that collar, then that machine will compress it completely. And that means that it won't grab the hose properly, and after having so much pressure over a couple runs, it could, work the hose loose, and I'm pretty sure that's what it did. So I have to measure these fittings and compare. We know this one is compressed right. We double checked it at the shop, and so whatever measurement this one is, if it's tighter than this one, if this measurement is bigger, then this one isn't compressed all the way and could possibly fail down the road also. So let's do that, and then we can clean up this oily mess that I have and put this thing back together. So I don't know, they measured about the same. This mic that I have is really good, it's accurate, it's fresh, I barely use it, but I feel like I need like a digital one or something like that. So luckily we can get to this area pretty easy behind the intercooler, so I might just save it and let my buddies at Freed Engineering measure for me or something like that. So alright, well, let's get back on to cleaning this sucker up. I'll tell you what, cleaning up under here and stuff, just trying to get this soaked oil all over the place, and it's really not a bad thing to have all over your car. I mean, everything looks so good, maybe I just need to spray some oil down the other side of it, but it is pretty wild how far this oil traveled. I mean, I guess as much as that hose has been spilling, I mean, it's coated all the way up here, I gotta tighten that collar up. I still haven't did that. I'm gonna do that in a second. It traveled all underneath my fender. I can just see, I mean, it must have been hitting the tire, just, being sprayed over it. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so I got the headlight, everything back in there, and the angle of this line is really smooth and it goes with it. This one has like a bend to it, and I'm actually going to loosen this up and get that to go to a different angle because I feel like this could put pressure on this hose, so I'm going to change the angle of that while I'm at it. All right, we got the hose connected all down there. I got the mounts for the hose reconnected. Just still trying to inspect a lot of stuff here. I noticed my throttle cable is super loose. I mean, this thing got to fly out, so I'm gonna adjust that. I don't have any oil here, but I did check it before I pulled it into the shop, and you know, I'm just about like a quarter of a quart low, which isn't too crazy. I'll probably end up doing an oil change on this later, but alright, we are getting there. I'm going to tighten this thing up and put this intercooler piping back on, and then hopefully after that we can get this bumper on. We are just about all done. Everything looks like it's fitted on there really good. Got that tightened back up. I even double checked using the camera to make sure it was pulling wide open. I've had that happen to me before. I readjust my throttle cable when it wasn't pulling wide open. All this is on there, dusty as hell. I need to wipe all this down. But everything looks pretty good. It's on there. Hopefully these don't blow off. A lot of times when I take couplers apart and I put them back together, for some reason they just sit a different way and end up blowing them off. My hoses look good. Got that mount back on there. That thing was a pain in the butt. Everything looks good. I hit my shock, my strut, I hit the collar on the strut. I think we're ready to put the bumper on. Almost done. Getting there. You know, it wouldn't be a 240 if I didn't put it together with at least a couple zip ties, right? I'm gonna zip tie my grill in. You cannot find these clips to save your life. Got the bumper on, grill on. I think we're good to go. Nothing yet. I'm really just double checking to make sure I tighten the fittings up right. But it doesn't look like we got any oil, extra oil spilling out anywhere. So cross your fingers. So this is the inside of my rocker. Look how oily that is. I mean, I had it sitting on my roof, and look. I mean, that's how much oil was spilling out of this thing. I can't believe I'm only down like a quarter of a quart. And this stuff came in for the Porsche. If you don't know about the Porsche, go catch up and watch a couple videos of that. Just molding in a metal wide body and repainting the entire thing of an old 80-something 911 Porsche. But anyways, this stuff is the greatest stuff on earth. Actually not that expensive, and it is a polyester filler that primes, seals, and fills. So that means you put it on once, sand it down, seal it, and shoot it, which is awesome. It's a lot different from the other stuff I've used. It's going to save a ton of time, and it's not that expensive. Excited. Alright, she is done, all back together. It's time to take her for a ride, hopefully. It's like starting to rain. I might have to pull some cars over. Alright guys, it is raining out there. Just a little bit, but not for me. I don't want to risk it. I don't have wipers, and it's at night. My lights suck. Other stuff that I'm going to work on. But anyway, let's give it one more check. You know, just coming in here from the garage. I mean, it looks like everything around this area is dry. This doesn't seem to be leaking at all. I think we are safe for now. This could have been a really bad situation. I mean, I thought it was. I already had the other turbo picked out. And good thing it wasn't. So we're gonna keep, you know, abusing the hell out of this turbo. So anyways, guys, this is my 14th video. I've been doing this 14 weeks straight. I'm not leaving. So if you like me, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, share, and like this video. I'm gonna be doing this every single week. See you.